You're listening to the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to make sure you get the latest episodes of the podcast. Be sure to like and share our Facebook page as well. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. On today's episode of the podcast, we review match number 12 of IPL 2021 between the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. It's the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast, and let's get started. Let's have a look at the match summary from Game 12 of IPL 2021 from Mumbai between the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. The Chennai Super Kings batted first and made 9 for 188 from their 20 overs. Faf du Plessis top scored with 33 off 17 balls. Sakriya took 3 wickets for the Royals. The Rajasthan Royals finished on 9 for 143 from their 20 overs. Josh Buttler top scored with 49 off 35 balls. And Moeen Ali took 3 wickets for the Chennai Super Kings. The Chennai Super Kings won by 45 runs, and Moeen Ali was named Man of the Match. What were some of the key moments and key factors from this match between the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan Royals? I thought the Chennai Super Kings bowling was the key moment and key factor in this game. Because they were able to get the Rajasthan Royals 7 down for 95 inside 14.3 overs. So pretty much the game was done and dusted there. That was probably the key factor and key moment in this game, the Chennai Super Kings bowling. And when they got the Rajasthan Royals 7 down for 95, pretty much that was the game done and dusted there. That put the Rajasthan Royals under pressure in the run chase, and they couldn't recover from that, which led to the Chennai Super Kings winning this match by 45 runs. Let's have a look at both teams' performances from this match, and we'll start with the Chennai Super Kings in their batsmen. Gaikwad 10, du Plessis 33, Ali 26, Raina 18, Raidu 27, Jadeja 8, and Dhoni 18. Let's have a look at their bowlers. Ali took 3 wickets, 2 wickets each for Jadeja and Sam Curran, a wicket each for Bravo and Thakur, no wickets for Chahar. That's how the Chennai Super Kings performed as a team in this match. I thought it was a really good win from the Chennai Super Kings. I think in this game we saw massive improvement from last season, I thought. They batted well, they bowled well, and it's great signs for the Chennai Super Kings going forward for this IPL season. Let's talk about their batting first. I thought they batted well to get to 9 for 188 from their 20 overs. They had wickets fall at regular intervals, but Dwayne Bravo's innings towards the back end of the innings of 20 not out pretty much got them up to that 188 score, which was a match-winning score in the end. They can improve their batting. I think the area for improvement is probably not losing wickets early on in the batting innings, just trying to keep wickets in hand, and obviously that will help you when you get to the back end of your batting innings, especially in a T20 match, to really accelerate with wickets in hand. So just something for the Chennai Super Kings to improve on going forward. But I thought they batted well. Some good contributions from all of the batsmen in the team, which is good, and that's good signs going forward for the rest of this IPL. Let's talk about their bowling. I thought their bowling was good. They managed to get the Rajasthan Royals 7 down for 95 inside 14.3 overs, and pretty much that's where the game was won, basically then and there. They did well to take wickets at regular intervals throughout the Rajasthan Royals innings. They built pressure with wickets and dot balls, which saw the required run rate climb and climb and climb for the Rajasthan Royals, who really never recovered after that. So overall, the bowling was good. They can work on their bowling as well, just making sure you're executing your plans, having clear plans, executing them, making sure you're bowling consistently, so good lines and lengths, and bowling to your fields as well. So that's something they can look to improve on going forward with the ball. Overall, great win by the Chennai Super Kings. This will give them lots of confidence going forward for this IPL, and hopefully for them, they can have some more wins next to their name for this IPL season. Let's have a look at the Rajasthan Royals team performance in this match. We'll start with their batsmen. Buttler 49, Vora 14, Samson 1, Dubey 17, Miller 2, Piyag 3, and Tewadia 20. Let's have a look at their bowlers. 3 wickets for Sakriya, 2 wickets for Morris, a wicket each for Tewadia and Rahman, no wickets for Piyag and Undercat. That's how the Rajasthan Royals performed in this match as a team. Disappointing result again for the Rajasthan Royals, I thought. Their batting let them down again. They did okay with the ball, but their batting was the main concern from this match. Let's talk about, yet again, another batting collapse from the Rajasthan Royals. So it was another batting collapse again from the Royals. The fall of wickets throughout their innings were this: 1 for 30, 2 for 45, 3 for 87, 4 for 90, 5 for 92, 6 for 95, 7 for 95, 8 for 137, 9 for 143. So that's another batting collapse again for the Royals. Disappointing. They'll be disappointed about this batting performance, and they should be. It was not a great performance from the batsmen in this game. To me, they lacked a bit of sensibility about their batting. There was no calmness to their batting. They didn't bat smart at all in this game. They played reckless shots. They were taking on balls that weren't there to be hit, and often mistiming them and getting caught in the outfield. There was too much premeditation and moving around the crease from some batsmen. Obviously, not standing still and having a solid base to work off. And the batsmen didn't do that. They just kept moving around, kept playing premeditated shots, reverse sweeps and the like, and just didn't go back to basics with their batting. They didn't bat smart, as I said before in this game. Just go back to the basics. For the Rajasthan Royals, they're not going back to the basics of batting, which is backing up partnerships, running hard between the wickets, leaving the good balls, hitting the bad balls away to the boundary, getting in and getting set as a batsman, and taking responsibility as a batsman to say, right, I'm the guy who is going to get us the runs and get the job done. And that's what the Royals haven't been doing in this game and for the first few games of this IPL season. They haven't. So that's a real concern for them going forward, their batting. And as I said before, there was no smartness about their batting, no sensibility about their batting at all. And I don't think there's any self-belief in this team as well. No self-belief whatsoever with the batsmen and their abilities. Some of the batsmen in this team, like Butler, for example, and Sampson, Miller, they are very good players. And to me, at the moment, they're just lacking that self-belief, this batting unit, because once you have too many poor performances with the bat, often the self-belief tends to go away a little bit. So they need to find that self-belief and believe in their own ability so that they can get the job done. They've got to stop these batting collapses. Once you start having batting collapses, you can't stop. But it's up to the batsman now to find a way to get through the tough periods and try and stop the rot, so to speak. And that's what they need to do, the Rajasthan Royals. They just need to stop the fall of wickets. They're losing too many wickets early. 7 down for 95 inside 14.1 overs. The game was gone. The game is gone. And that's where they let themselves down again in this match, I'm afraid. So overall, their batting is a concern. They need to really fix some areas with their batting going forward for the rest of this IPL. Let's talk about their bowling a little bit. I thought they bowled okay. Did well to get wickets at regular intervals throughout the Chennai Super Kings innings. They can get better with their bowling and look to improve that. I thought at times they were a bit off with their lines and lengths and weren't consistent. So just working on those little areas there with the bowling. But overall, they bowled okay, but can get better. Overall, a disappointing result for the Rajasthan Royals. Yet again, another batting collapse for them. Need to learn from this game against the Chennai Super Kings and quickly move on and focus on trying to improve and get better as a team going forward. Let's have a look at both teams' potential 11s for their next match. We'll start with the Chennai Super Kings. Their next match is against the Kolkata Knight Riders. I don't think the Chennai Super Kings will make any changes to their team. Very important to keep that consistency and cohesion with the team. So probably the same 11 for them for their next match against the Kolkata Knight Riders. So their potential 11 could be Gaikwad, Duplessis, Ali, Rayner, Raidu, Jadeja, Dhoni, Sam Curran, Bravo, Thakur and Chahar. Let's have a look at the Rajasthan Royals' potential 11 for their next match against RCB. I think they will make some changes for their next match against RCB, the Rajasthan Royals. I think in the batting and the bowling department, I think Liam Livingstone should come into this batting lineup for the Rajasthan Royals. Just change things up a bit because they've had some batting collapses in the last few games, the Rajasthan Royals. So probably a new face, a new batsman could change things up for them in terms of the batting. So Livingstone to come in. Who makes way for him? I think Madan Vora comes out for Livingstone. So he comes out, Livingstone comes in for him. In terms of the bowling, I think Andrew Tye may come into the bowling lineup, probably to replace Mustafizur Rahman. So he comes out for Tye. And I think probably they are going to be the only two changes for the Rajasthan Royals going forward. They need to try something, the Royals. They need to change things up heading into their next game against RCB. Often a change of personnel could bring about a change in results. So the potential 11 could be Butler, Livingstone, Sampson, Dubey, Miller, Parag, Tawadia, Morris, Undercat, Sakriya, and Tye. What can we expect from both teams heading into their next match? We'll start with the Chennai Super Kings. Their next match is against the Kolkata Knight Riders on Wednesday at Mumbai. For Chennai, it's about trying to build on this win and get this team playing good, consistent cricket and looking to improve each and every game they play. Sitting in second place on the points table for now, but things can change quickly in the IPL, as we know. So for them, it's just about not being complacent, play each game as it comes, and not looking too far ahead of themselves going forward. The Rajasthan Royals, their next game is against RCB on Thursday at Mumbai. For the Royals, it's just about learning from this match against the Chennai Super Kings. They need to improve their batting and have better plans and get back to basics with the bat. But it's important for the Royals to keep bouncing back and show that resilience as a team because they have to keep fighting and looking to get better as a team, and this will benefit them for the remainder of this IPL season and beyond. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get the latest episodes of the podcast, and like and share our Facebook page. Until next time, keep safe and bye for now.